Well, here we are, in the back of a squad car.
What you gonna do? As the car pulls up to the farms, you feel it again. A tingling at the back of your skull, an urgency, almost like a hand, pressing you gently forward with the threat that it might become more forceful if you don't comply.
There may be some wiggle I may need to say as they become relevant. Would it be all right? As long as they are spoilers or comments about your own game, Goblin, and not, ones overall for the game, that's fine. For folks who don't remember,
welcome to the wiggle emoji.
We have wiggle emojis available for you, which is I know something you don't know, because we know several people play the games more advanced than we have. We prefer not to be spoiled so that we can have our own experiences, but if you can't help yourself, the wiggle emojis are there for your use. All right. So Fate is saying, and this person appears to be holding
a gun.
Either the smallest shotgun or a very sawed-off rifle.
And this other cop appears to have either arrested a child or Paddington.
Not quite sure what's going on there. Let's find out.
Like so much crying. Crying that can only stop if you tend to it.
Interesting.
There's another stone here, and it is refusing to let you ignore it.
Okay, well, if the stone can get us out of the back of the squad car, then I'll go say hi.
Deputy Franklin gets out of the car, leaving you in the back, as he joins the assembled crowd.
Somebody better let me out of here.
All right, Sheriff, what's the situation?
Bo got tired of waiting for y'all to come do your job, so he took it upon himself to go investigate the Tremaine household, and he ain't come back out, and it's been hours.
Irma, I will do the honors of briefing the officer on our current situation. You can go back to the house and let us handle it from here.
But y'all don't know about all his traps and whatnot. Duke wasn't always saying not to go on there on account of all the Tremaine insanity.
All right, ma'am. We're the police. Facing dangerous situations is our job.
The woman, who you take to be Beau's mom, reluctantly returns to the porch of her house, watching the other building intently as the officers talk amongst themselves.
Is the sheriff sitting down, or is he very little?
I don't know who this third person is.
Franklin, you're with me. We're heading on in to get a handle on this situation. Derrickson, you listen from the squad car. Hopefully we can settle this without you, but you're our backup if things go south. Copy? Yes, sir. Think there's any hope for the hostage? Been awful quiet.
Hostage?
You ask me, I don't suspect there is a hostage. Not anymore. We'll likely be giving the doc a call once all of this is settled. I'm sorry, does Saul live on the outskirts of Skull Hollow? Is this like a Saw situation? With the tip of his hat, Hugby signals to Franklin, and the two make their way up the hill towards the old farmhouse. Oh, God. Hey there, Petra. Sorry you had to come along for the ride. We'll have you back at the station soon enough. Sounds like this won't take long to settle.
Oh, she's back out. Oh.
And she's still got a weird pseudo gun.
Sorry, you okay?
Yeah, it's all good. In the meantime, I'll keep you company. The thing calling out to you is starting to lose its patience. You need to find a way out of here before it gets angry.
All right, options. Explore. Could you let me go, please? I haven't done anything wrong. Explore. You don't really think Beau is dead in there, do you? Explore. If you guys are arresting me, could you also arrest the guy who's been stalking me since he's doing a real crime? Let me out, let me out, let me out! You don't understand. I need to get into that house. I have reason to suspect that there is a cursed stone here that holds some kind of ancient, possibly evil magic. I'm sure that'll go down well. I'll give you $100 if you let me go right now. I'm going to sue you all so hard. I'm going to take this to the FBI, the Supreme Court, or wait in silence.
What are our first couple again?
All right, so our first couple of options are explore options, which is, could you let me go, please? I haven't done anything wrong. You don't really think Bo is dead in there, do you? Or if you guys are arresting me, could you also arrest the guy who's been stalking me since he's doing a real crime?
My instinct is we just go from the top down. Could you let me go, please? I haven't done anything wrong. This guy seems... I hate to say this. This guy seems like the good cop.
So sorry. There we go.
Your instinct is different.
I want to start with you don't really think Bo was dead in there.
Because that appeals to his altruistic instincts. Yeah.
You don't really think Bo was dead in there, do you?
I would love to be wrong about this. I really would. A real shame considering what poor Irma's already been through this week, but Bo's a big man. It's hard to keep a big man like that from moving around and making a fuss. We've seen a lot of nothing going on in there. Still is the grave, if you pardon the expression.
Let's try it. All right. Could you let me go, please? I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh, I'm sure you haven't, but that's why we're going to bring you in to answer a few questions, so we can prove as such.
Bless his heart.
And if we see that you really ain't a threat to the town, then we will let you go, and that'll be that. I'm sorry, threats to the town.
Okay, so dialogue options. But what about innocent until proven guilty? Okay, should be no problem then, since I'm completely innocent. Could you please at least let me out of the handcuffs, or how am I supposed to prove that? Let it go. I'm kind of feeling like, can you at least let me out of the handcuffs?
That feels like the reasonable one.
Can you at least let me out of the handcuffs?
Well, I would, but you're all the way back there, and I'm all the way up here, and I just got comfortable, so... Plus, I got no backup. Can't do anything without backup. Have some patience. This'll all be over soon, just like I said.
So, explore option. If you guys are arresting me, could you also arrest the guy who's been stalking me since he's doing a real crime? Let me out. You don't understand. I need to get into that house. Curse stone. I'll give you $100. I'm going to sue you so hard.
I think scroll back up to the top.
This is another...
We have always done well with just follow explore options.
So let's try this other explore option.
Yeah.
You guys are arresting me. Could you also arrest the guy who's been stalking me since he's actually doing a crime?
Stalker, huh? Look, Petra, I'm going to level with you. There's not much we can do right now about a stalker until they do something a little more incriminating than following somebody around. So, you let us know when that happens, and we can see about helping you out. Oh, okay. He's not the good cop. He's the useless cop.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, we'll keep you safe and sound down at the station, where no boogeyman can get you.
Yeah, so you can arrest us without doing anything incriminating,
A couple
right?
of years ago, the safety information issued to women in the UK by the Metropolitan Police was literally wear sensible clothing and don't go around alone.
Oh my god. I don't want to bribe him. Suing them isn't going to do anything.
We're down to let me out. You don't understand. I need to get into that house, and I have reason to suspect there is a cursed stone here.
Yeah.
All of these are going to escalate, so it feels like our choice is 1,000% escalation or 100%, then 1,000%.
Bribery's not going to work.
Just flat out not. I think
let me out
Yeah.
is like the best thing that we've got right now. Let me out!
you are not going to get anywhere if you think you can just yell till you get what you want. I'm a father, you know. Yelling don't work on me. There's a sound coming from the house on the hill. Shouting. Angry. Panicked. A frantic voice crackles over the radio. Derrickson, come in. Derrickson, the sheriff is down. Those damn traps, but Irma weren't kidding. Derrickson, help me. Keep it together, Franklin. Is he breathing? And what is the status on Tremaine and Calloway? Something in the basement. Going down now.
Oh, God.
You hear an ungodly noise. A gunshot. And static. Franklin, report. There is suddenly silence. Damn, Franklin. Deputy Derrickson hesitates briefly outside your door, as if hoping someone might leave the farmhouse without him having to get involved. But after a few seconds, he's heading up the hill, yelling something to Irma. And then a figure appears outside the car door.
Is that a name tag?
It's a name tag. A moment later, you hear the click of a lock. Time.
You get out of the car, your body moving on instinct. The stone is louder inside. Its song is buzzing in your ears, drowning out the world, calling you up the hill towards the old farmhouse.
The Scarlet Hollow Police Department may all be dead. We're playing Spot the Ditchling.
Flag here that I can't.
That doesn't look like an American. That looks a little bit. No, don't tread on me, doesn't
I
it?
can't see it. The Don't Tread on Me flag is yellow. That's blue.
Okay.
And there's some source of light here. Don't see any ditchlings.
Well, those would be claw marks, wouldn't they?
Are those new?
Feel like they might be.
Is that,
Reese?
Reese?
Also, is it me, or does Wayne look younger?
We're a little more emaciated. One of the two.
Yeah, he's not quite the hulking man-beast he's been in previous installments.
Oh.
Reese versus Mr. Wayne.
Interesting. The horrors and potentially triggering things will begin once you enter the house. Great.
Great.
Yep.
I was born in Scarlet
Figured
Hollow,
as much.
Raised in it. Sorry, I'm resist.
Okay. I'm gonna save here real quick. Dialogue options. I can't think straight. The phone is doing something to me. I don't think I should go in there, but I don't think I can stop myself. Will you come with me? But I was safe in there, not you again. Remain silent.
I think complete brutal honesty with this man is a very smart move. I can't think straight. The stone is doing something to me.
Honestly?
Or just, will you come with me?
I think we should ask him to come with us. You come with?
That's all you're able to sputter out. The buzzing drowns out your words. You can almost feel it pulling your feet, aching to move. Wayne reaches out, touches your hand. His fingers are stiff and hot with infection.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, Petra. It is more dangerous for me than it is for you. I can't. I really would have preferred it if we could do all this together. But the witch started it early. Should have known she would.
Started it early?
That would be Sybil.
I think Sybil is correct. Started it early, which means she knew, which means I never should have drank that goddamn tea.
The handcuffs fall away from your wrists. You weren't paying attention to what he did to make that happen because it doesn't matter. You have somewhere to be.
I feel like all our choices here are illusions. The sensation, the narrative, the internal monologue certainly is that is what the player is experiencing, that they don't have as many choices.
This also feels like a direct confrontation in a way that previous interactions with the stones haven't been.
I don't know if confrontation's the right thing, but you are called to bear witness and or play a part in a way that you no longer are able to resist.
Feels like that first stone picked us, and the others are just kind of dragging us along, doesn't it? She is at the most vulnerable. We won't be expecting you. Go on. I'll be watching. Nothing bad is going to happen to you.
Promise?
He gives you a hard shove forward, and then he's gone.
Nothing bad is going to happen to you. Oh, God. If something happens to Kanika, I'm going to be so upset.
But you're interrupted, sorry, by yet another car pulling up to the scene.
$10 says it's...
Stella?
It's Stella.
Oh.
Irma? Petra? I got paged by the sheriff. What the hell is going on here? Where are all the cops? Oh, no.
Talking is just noise. Their words don't matter. There is a humming in your head, almost like a voice, one you can just barely make out, but you know it will be clearer, so much clearer, the closer you get to the stone. You start wandering up towards the farmhouse at the top of the hill.
Oh, come on. Where do you think you're going?
But you continue forward. You barely even notice your hand slipping over the doorknob. Don't like we don't have images right now, do you?
No.
Yeah. And now you're inside.
Folks, let me flash up the content notes again. Things are probably about to get yucky.
In the immortal words of Rockhound, guys, it's time to embrace the horror. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, those are entrails. Are those entrails or are those roots? I want to say those are roots. Let's just say they're roots.
Something has gone horribly, horribly wrong here. Sheriff Huggleby dangles in the middle of the room. An axe attached to some strange mechanism in the ceiling is embedded in his face, holding up his corpse in an imitation of life. All right. So, he's hit a trap. There is something rooty or organic-y that has infested this location.
The walls are bleeding.
Well, that's certainly what it sounds like. MREs? Radio? Oh, Brennan, you've outdone yourself with the music this time. What is this?
Didn't prep enough for this, did you, asshole? That's an overturned drawer of some sort.
It looks like stacks. All I can see is the nuclear explosion on the cover, so I have to surmise they are survivalist magazines.
Gunmore Monthly or something.
Yeah, exactly. Do I have to do this with Reese's mom? Really? Jesus.
Careful, Joan. There are traps all over the damn place. Ask the bot. Go. Oh, Jesus Christ. No. No.
Go.
Past the body, you can see a giant pumpkin through the door to the garage. Cracked open, its guts strewn across the floor, seeds dotted across the hardwood, like a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the basement stairs.
Beau's pumpkin. Basement stairs, huh? I'm quite grateful we're pretty much in a fugue state at this point. As a player, Petra's not experiencing a lot consciously right now. What the hell is going on here?
Derrickson is the dog here yet? We need a medical professional down here.
Standing right there.
Franklin on the radio. His voice is coming from the basement. That's where you need to be. He's been shot, John. think you better call somebody. Avery.
Avery?
Doctor's here. Julius, you should let her come down. You don't really want the officer to die down here, do you?
What is Avery doing here?
I'm not the one blocking the stairs. I'm not the one you gotta convince.
Who's that? It won't be blocked for you. The stone wants you here. Everybody shut up! Avery, that's your name, right? Get pressure on that wound.
Yes, Mom. Away from him, kid. But the doctor, I don't care. Let him bleed. You're only making problems for yourself, Tremaine. Dr. Kelly quickly pulls out her phone.
Yeah. Damn it, there's no signal in here. I've got to step outside. You keep holding that wound and no one else had better die while I'm gone.
Doctor pulls at the door, but a weave of fibrous tendrils holds it shut. It seemed that the same forces that let all of you in refused to let anyone leave.
So, all we know about the Tremaines and the Callaways is that they are this town's versions of the Hatfields and McCoys, generational rivalry.
Feud.
And that Bo and his father grew an award-winning pumpkin that the Tremaines stole.
Yeah, Julius Algonquin Tremaine, pumpkin thief.
Algonquin Tremaine.
He sounds like an Algonquin.
We're stuck here? What the hell are we supposed to do now?
But you already know what to do.
Oh, great. Look at this. Lovely.
Scarlet Hollow special.
Scarlet Hollow special. One option. Approach the basement. No scroll, no nothing.
You're vaguely aware that Officer Derrickson is trying to stop you. He's too nervous to take a step. You reach the basement door and you start to claw at the weird fleshy vines blocking your way, and they're strong, but they relent under your touch, welcoming you down below.
So not good. Listen. You hear the heartbeat? Who the hell?
So you tried to undermine me, witch. I should have known you tried to find a way around them.
Hold on.
Enoch. We're looking at Sybil, aren't we?
I think so.
Love the art shift.
You've trapped the town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should nullify the deal before this gets any worse. What does she hold? She's got a scarf over her hair.
She's holding a bushel of something.
Some sort of plant. And this is the same music we heard when we saw...
This is a little bit Thus Spark Zarathustra, isn't it?
This is the same music we heard during the trial sequence where we saw Charlie's ghost, isn't it?
It's just unhappy. I didn't think something like that would be so opinionated. But I have a plan to placate it. If it wants a less broken body, it can have one. Then we will see. It still feels cheated enough to hold a grudge.
That's broken bot. Did you?
Yeah.
Enoch is Charlie's grandfather, right?
Yeah.
So you blew up your grandkid and handed it? Oh my god.
I think this is what's being done to Kanika.
I'm gonna flip my top. I don't have it to hand, but I think that it's on the wiki page. It's not too late, Enoch. You can let Eddie have the baby and your family can go back to normal, happy, unburdened. Eddie have the baby. I'm trying to remember the family tree. I gotta bring up the family tree. Hang on a second, folks. I need the family tree. Scarlet Hollow family tree. Is bring to me family tree. Here we go, from the ballroom. Okay. Edwardine, Eddie, and Charlie. Right, great, thank you very much. Edwardine and Charlie Shaw. I think that's the Eddie they're referring to as Edwardine. Enoch is Eddie's father. Yeah, exactly. And your family can go back to normal. I'll clean everything up. It can be like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town.
Manipulative. That's what you wanted all along, isn't it? This whole ordeal was just an opportunity for you to have access to. Well, I know better than to hand an ounce of power over to you, Verena.
Verena? Have we met a Verena? He smacks the plants out of her hands. Verena. Where is my dramatis personae? Hold on a second. I'm using my own research.
We did not have a Verena on staff at this time.
Hold on. Scroll. I don't remember a reference to a Verena. This is all very interestingly new.
Hey. You're not dead, are you?
Okay, dialogue options. Witch, Verena, saw it all, my family, the witch. Have to find the witch. Find the witch. Enoch fucked everyone over, even the witch. Babble incoherently about your vision. The correspondence with Verena, the witch. Yeah, I remember that. The ride is not stopping. Oh.
What are we thinking?
So, Enoch is my family, right?
Yeah.
Because...
Enoch Scarlet.
Yeah, exactly. He's my... Great grandfather. He did. Enoch screwed over the witch, and he gave something the broken body of his brother or his nephew.
I think there's a case for just jumping straight to Enoch fucked everyone over.
But we haven't met Julius before, so I don't know if I can trust him or where he is.
So we start with just witch Verena. Or saw it all.
I like the idea of saying Enoch fucked everyone over, and even the witch, because I'm allowed to say that. Yeah, Enoch is Tabitha and Player's great-great-grandfather. Edwardine's father, right? I'm going to say this one. Enoch fucked everyone over, even the witch.
Witch? Sybil? He sent you. He tricked you into taking a side in all of this. So I should have known I probably wasn't the only one whose life she decided to fuck with. Well, it ends now. I'm in charge here. I'll get what I was promised. Man, calm down. It's all good. Speak for yourself.
Oh.
Oh, that is
Bo.
a ditchling growing out of Bo.
Bo!
Your vision finally focuses and your mind is once again your own. Avery watches you furtively from across the room. The man, Julius, holds a gun in a silent threat.
Is that a ditchling?
Or is that a pumpkin baby?
It's some sort of body being grown, and here's the stone. This is Julian with the gun. Here's Avery. Poor Bo.
He does not look good.
Yeah. Frankly, the tree under the link I found is not up to date. Yeah, Eddie had 3 kids total. Yeah. More MRAs. Hold on. Did that just move?
Sure looks like it.
I hate that I have to stare at this.
Is
photo.
that someone in a bag, is what we're saying.
This?
Yeah.
I don't know.
By the way, we're 3 minutes off an ad.
Yeah. This moved. As far as I can tell. Oh, yeah. It moved. It's moving. It's staring at us. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to save the game.
Shall we go to the ad and then Aruba?
We're going to go to the ad break because what I'm really worried about is that we're on a real world timer for that thing getting our attention.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Let's take the ad break so that Marguerite can take a nice deep breath. And we will be right back to whatever the hell this is in a moment. Okay, hope everybody had a good Twiglet soak-up break because the horrors are about to persist. Okay. Ooh, better updated family tree. There we go. Thank you for that. Ah, okay. Blah, blah, blah. "11 unnamed children."
Oh, God.
God.
Oh.
Vivian Perlane. Okay. Got it. Useful to have. All right. We return, folks.
Really have 12 pages of saves to this game, huh? Franklin clutches at a nasty wound in his side, blood spilling out onto the dirt floor of the unfinished basement. In the corner is Bo. Something is attached to Bo, the source of the awful noise. It stutters with pained inhalations, and Bo is still breathing. But he does not look well. The stone brought you here. The stone has stuck you in the middle of another nightmare.
Petra, we can't get to you. The door's sealed shut.
Even as she yells to you, her voice is faint, barely audible, behind the now thickened roots and vines that block your escape.
All right, so what is it that you were promised, asshole?
Let's bring Petra up to speed, Julius. She looks a little shell-shocked. Where do I fucking begin? Alright. The witch. Caught her doing some shit she shouldn't have been doing. And she offered me a deal if I kept it to myself. I always wanted to raise a boy of my own. God never saw fit to give me the chance. He gave me the means to right that injustice. Only it obviously didn't quite go the way it was supposed to. Calloway's interfered, just like always. Made it so I had to hatch him earlier than he was ready, and he came out too hungry for me to handle. Kept trying to get at me, so I had to hole up down here. Been stuck since fucking Wednesday night. Damn roots won't let me leave. They clogged up the drain. Haven't been able to call that witch and get her to make things right.
Clogged up the drain.
Yeah, I thought that.
So I haven't been able to call that witch. Something about water, then, maybe? Flowing water?
I'm a man of preparedness. Figured I could wait it out. Until Bo here decided to trespass. Guess he lost a tussle with my boy. Two of them ran down here and up down here with me. That about sums it up. I guess in the end it's only fair. A son for a son.
Jesus. Okay.
Birth ain't ever pretty, is it? Not like doing it the old-fashioned ways, all sunshine, roses.
Says a man who doesn't have to do it.
I just hope he winds up looking more like a person when he's done cooking. I won't give a shit about your story, Tremaine. None of that gives you a reason to shoot the cop. Self-defense, castle dog.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, options. We got a lot of them. Explore, Kenai. You said you've been down here since Wednesday. Why didn't you call anyone till now? Explore. Why should I care what happens next? I've just been dropped into the middle of a situation without any context. Explore. None of this has anything to do with me. I shouldn't be here. Explore. Avery, I thought you were chill. Why the hell are you helping this guy? Explore. Avery, what the hell is going on down here? Yeah, you won't have the time to check all the Explorer options. Yeah, exactly. This is so messed up. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Bo, can you hear me? Are you alive? You don't need to threaten anybody. Let's just talk, okay? Do you know how to contact her, the witch? You need to let Bo go. Please just let us go. We'll forget all about this or remain silent.
Okay. So let's assume we don't have all of the explorers.
Let's assume we have two,
yeah.
Right? So, Avery, what the hell's going on down here?
Yep, value neutral. Good.
And I like that you said you've been down here since Wednesday. Why didn't you call anyone until now?
Perfect. We're doing that.
That's where I want to start.
Yep.
I want to blow a hole in his story and see if it gives us more options. Devs update. For the record, devs updated the game to communicate when you approach exhaustion of Explorer options, but do be economical with how many questions you ask. Okay. And we just saved, so I'm feeling like that's fine. I think we should assume we have two, and then it's going to either, the second one will force our action, or we'll have to take an action. But your story doesn't light up my bad. You said you've been down here since Wednesday. Why didn't you call anyone until now?
Because this was my business! City people have no true concept of privacy. But I'm not so prideful that I can't admit this particular situation got out of hand. The witch's fault. She knew this would happen. All of this was a long con to get me out of the picture. I'd bet anything. Part of me only wants to survive all this unscathed, so I can rub it in her face.
Why is he holding his side as well?
Yeah, he's hurt too.
I think he's also injured. Okay, so explore options.
You want to do Avery, what the hell happened to you?
Why should I care about what happened? Yeah. I'm not going to say, Avery, I thought you were chill. Why the hell are you helping this guy?
Yeah.
Because Avery, I would imagine, is somebody who's been put into a situation and is just trying to de-escalate it. When it comes to an option, I think I want to pick the, do you know how to contact her, the witch.
Yeah.
Also, your character's age, I think they generally get to try less explore options. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. I want to go with Avery. What the hell is going on down here? Yeah. Avery? What's going on?
You don't have to answer, kid. Don't need my business explained to every stranger who decides to pay me a visit. It's okay. Petra's been through a lot lately. She must be an expert at this point. So, Julius hatched a baby out of the pumpkin. The really big pumpkin. You probably saw it upstairs. And then he was stuck in the basement for a couple days, while it was upstairs, crawling around looking for food. Then, unfortunately, Bo showed up. All I heard was some yelling and crashing, and I wound up with this shit on my hands. So I called the kid to come try to help me sort it out. That's me. Julius thought my plant expertise might come in handy, and, well, I can't say it's been that helpful. I feel Tabby is freaking out more than ever. Getting it out of Bo without killing him doesn't seem easy. Or possible. Would have been easier if everybody in town hadn't decided to show up uninvited.
Okay. So, I have two of my previous explore actions. Why should I care? None of this has anything to do with me, but a new one, which is, and why is Deputy Franklin shot? And then my dialogue options are, this is so messed up. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Bo, can you hear me? Are you alive? Avery's just said he's alive, so I gotta kind of take Avery's word for it. I want to save here.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried that my next action is going to basically advance the scene. I really want to ask, and the deputy got shot because my guess is what happened is that he came in, saw all this, freaked out, and Julius
And
shot him.
Julius. Yeah.
And then the other folks came in after him. But the number one question I really want to ask is, do you know how to contact the witch? Because that might be our way out of this.
Yeah, might.
Do you feel like we're okay with that? I mean,
Yeah.
we still have explore options. And that one just opened up.
So it makes sense to
I'm
go
going
with
to
that.
cross my fingers about that. Okay, we'll give that. And why is Deputy Franklin shot?
Oh, I did. Was walking. You can't just walk into a man's house and expect to have the run of the place. You're getting ready to pull out your gun. I was defending myself.
No, you were trying to feed the kid. Okay. No new options. Yeah, exactly.
So, why are you thinking step across to dialogue options from Explore now? Because
I don't want to do either of these dialogue
they're
options.
both whiny.
Both of the explore options are whiny. I don't want to say what the fuck is wrong with you. There's a lot wrong with him, but that's just going to provoke him, and he's holding a gun. The idea of saying, Bo, can you hear me? Are you alive? Again, Avery said he was. I'm going to kind of believe that. I think that's whose heartbeat we're hearing. I like the idea of, I don't want to tell him what to do. I want to ask him questions.
Yes.
And I want to say,
Do you know how to contact her?
that's the one I want to go with. I know, the castle doctrine doesn't include cops, but, you try telling somebody that. Do you know how to contact her? The witch?
What's I fucking do? You think I'm some sort of idiot who makes a deal without some way to get out of it? Not my fault things went to shit before I could call her up. Fact is, right. The only means of contact I've got is that faucet over there. Fed by natural spring water. That's her preferred method of communication. Yeah. Internet, I suppose. But as you can see, it is currently out of order. My boy's got his meat all in there. So we won't be getting a drop out of it till he's calmed down. You'll have your witch as soon as all of this is settled. But don't do anything stupid. None of you. Oh God. The conversation is interrupted by Bo shifting uncomfortably as the creature lets out a guttural.
Oof.
So, what? Were you supposed to wait here until the Calloway kid dies? That is exactly right. My kid gets born, we all forget this ever happened.
Okay. Explore options. Bo and the baby, the witch, the situation, or wait for something to happen. Saving. God, how do I get out of this? I'm not waiting for something to happen. The situation and how that he's slightly older than us is my understanding. So let me run back the facts as I currently understand them. Julian makes a deal with the witch for a kid, who he incubates homunculus style in the giant pumpkin. Kid is hatched. Bo comes to house looking for pumpkin.
Yep.
Kid attacks Bo.
Yeah.
That would make Bo's Tabitha's age. Yeah, he's right in the thick of it with all of us. Kid's attached himself and is basically draining the essence out of Bo to finish growing. And as far as Julius is concerned, he's going to wait until Bo dies and his kid is fully baked. So that's the situation.
My instinct is we look at Bo and the baby. We have keen eye. Mm-hmm. I feel like if there is a solution, it's there.
Okay, we've got to save, so let's explore Bo and the baby. Explore options. Does your son have a name? Can it talk? And what exactly happens after he's finished? Is he gonna be a normal kid? How do you know it'll stop with Bo? It sounds like it was hunting you before it found him. What happens when it gets hungry again? Ooh, is there really no way we could separate him from Bo? Maybe if we offered him something better? Oh God. What is that thing doing to Bo? Bo, can you hear me? Are you alive? Okay. I like this option the best because it gets him on side. And this option is, how do you know it'll stop with Bo? It sounds like it was hunting you before it found him. What happens when it gets hungry again? Is, I think, what I want to start with. How do you know it'll stop with Bo? It sounds like it was hunting you before it found him. What happens when it gets hungry again?
I don't appreciate you trying to pick all this apart. Just sit there, stay quiet. We won't have trouble. You won't get the chance to go after Julius, because I'll be taking you in.
Good luck.
Not if you hurry up and die.
Oh, wow. So, it didn't give me any keen eye options with Bo and the baby. None of those explores. So it just went right back.
Think the situation would do that?
Well, I'm not going to just sit here and wait for something to happen. Let's explore the situation. Why do you even want a kid? Life is unfair, and so you what? Kill a man over it? Maybe if we let Dr. Kelly in here, she can help. Might save Bo without killing your son thing. We need to get Franklin to Dr. Kelly. What kind of man lets another man make his sacrifices for him?
Ooh.
Have you thought about what happens after this, Julius? The sheriff's dead. Franklin, how did you get down here? What happened? I like that one. Because I don't know how Franklin got down here. Do I?
This is so difficult.
Yeah, I gotta be careful about calling him out because he's got a gun. Check all explore options other than waiting, at least to see all questions you can ask before you decide how much to ask about. Okay, so I can just okay, that's just a dialogue tree. Okay, so let's look at the options for the witch. What makes you think that Sybil is the witch? She's just helpful. What were the terms of this deal you made? I like that one. Did the witch tell you how to take care of this thing once it's done? What exactly did you catch her doing that made her make a deal with you? Well, is he gonna tell me that? Interesting. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna go back and double check. None of these have keen eye. They're all just explore options. I don't want to hit explore, wait for something to happen, happen, because that sounds awful. So, like, what's the approach I want to take here? Is the approach I want to take, my God, man, have you thought this through? Or is the approach I want to take, learning more about the deal? Oof.
Check all explore options other than waiting, at least to see all questions you can ask.
Yeah, that's what I've just done. So, to go over that again, what is that thing doing to Bo? Can you hear us? Etc., etc. The situation was, why do you even want a kid? Life's unfair. Maybe if we let Dr. Kelly in here. What kind of man lets another man make his sacrifices for him? Have you thought about what happens after this, Julius? The sheriff's dead. And Franklin, how did you get down here? What happened? These have the most interest to me, personally.
Okay. We have a save. I mean, being blunt, if the big old horse there gets killed, we just come back around and try again.
Yeah.
You know?
I like the idea of asking, have you thought about what happens after this, Julius? The sheriff's dead.
Yeah.
And then what kind of man lets another man make his sacrifices for him?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to ask, have you thought about what happens after this, Julius? The sheriff's dead.
Should have disarmed that trap. I knew it. I just didn't think anybody else would be coming. Don't blame yourself, kid. Sheriff knew better. That's why none of these boys ever come around here. They know they met that match. And to answer that thinly veiled threat of yours, I can't say I give much of a shit. Right now, in this moment, I'm here, and my boy is here, and we've got a happy little family. You're going to be tried for murder, Tremaine. But Julius doesn't answer. He just watches in silence as the shriveled creature continues to slowly kill Bo.
Okay, so we've got some new options.
Oh,
here.
that's horrible.
I don't think there's anything for us to do except wait. Bo seems like he's already done for. Maybe this child deserves a chance at life. Enough talking, someone has to destroy this thing. It might as well be you.
Get the horrible feeling that's where we're going, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go look at the more explore options and see if anything new's come up. Yeah, exactly.
There. Is there really no way we could separate him?
Yeah, but he says maybe if we offered him something better. What are we going to offer him? The bleeding out sheriff? The bleeding out deputy? He's not going to feed him himself. I don't want to endanger Avery. And I've already given up years of my life.
What is that thing doing to Bo?
I think that's a great question to ask. And he probably doesn't even know. Should we ask?
Let's give it a shot.
What is that thing doing to Bo?
He's fertilizer. He's a person. Not anymore. He's a body that just happens to still be moving around. My boy had the time he needed. He wouldn't be doing all this. He could have been born quietly in the field like he was supposed to. But he came out too early. An exchange has to be made. That's what the crone always said. So I am exchanging. Does it have to be him? You move it onto somebody else.
Avery, don't you fucking dare.
Any volunteers? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Avery slowly raises their hand.
Put your hand down, kid. That was one of them rhetorical questions you weren't supposed to answer. I wouldn't do this to you. Besides, my boy's got the biggest hunk of meat in the room, and I think he's happy with that. I doubt he'd give up easy. I got the feeling tearing him out wouldn't be so good for Bowen either. Bo squirms with discomfort. The baby seems to be digging deeper.
Well, oh my gosh, the problem is I don't care about the cops so much, though I'm not about to sacrifice one, but I really don't want to sacrifice Bo either. And Avery's going to let him. What I want to do is I want to make a play for that stone, because that's what's calling me down here, and I want to learn more about the witch. I kind of want to ask, what were the terms of this deal you made with the witch?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What were the terms of this deal you made with the witch?
When I caught her doing what she was doing, she offered me this ritual thing in exchange for my silence. Offered it right away, like she could just see right through me. Knew exactly what I wanted most.
Or like she let herself get caught, you idiot.
Yep. I suppose what she didn't know was I am not the kind of man who would turn somebody in. Anyway, her business was her business. She didn't have to bother giving me some recipe to cook a boy from blood, dirt, and pumpkin seeds, but I took it anyway. Then I just sat in it for a while. Till a moment of weakness. What was the ritual? Did you do something to Duke's pumpkin? It wasn't his damn pumpkin. It was on my property, and the only reason it got as big as it was because I fed it my blood every night since the day it was planted, bleeding on the dirt like some kind of Satan. That don't make it mine. I don't know. Then feed it yourself. God knows I felt crazy doing it, but I'm not proud to say my judgment was a bit clouded. I was in a bad way. The thought of bringing a boy into the world was just about the only thing that made me feel like I should stick around. Not that any of you need to know that. Only serves as explanation as to why I trusted her in the first place. Let's go through the explorers again, see whether that's opened up any options.
Nothing new under Bo and the baby. Nothing new under the witch.
I hate to say it, I really like what kind of man lets someone else sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of man lets another man make his sacrifices for him?
Oh, what you know about being a man? Grow up here. Tell me how you feel. You know, I'm a man, Julius. And I think you're a coward. Correction, Franklin. You're a pig, not a man. You sold your soul for donuts and a badge. You know, Julius, I actually think Petra might be onto something. It's about connection, you know? Having a stranger make the connection that should be yours. No, I'm not getting guilt-tripped into dying today. This is my one chance for things to go right in my life. Everybody else got their chances already. Don't I deserve mine? I'm this far, and I deserve to see my boy open his eyes for the first time. Oak twitches, his skin blossoming with fresh bruises as the thing takes more of him.
We're running out of time.
Oh, hey, Bubs.
Hi, Bubs. I don't want to know what the witch was doing, but it's not really relevant to this situation. No new
Do we have
option.
any way to talk to Avery in this situation to get him to pick up on stuff?
Not
Because
really.
he likes Avery.
Yeah. Problem is, if I make a move to kill that baby, I'm not convinced Beau's gonna live, and Julius is gonna shoot me.
We got an ad break coming up.
Yeah. I feel like we've got very few options left, and I don't think we're gonna talk him out of it. God, I hate this. There's a lot of these options about the witch tell you how to take care of it when she's done, or what happens after this thing is finished, so those are some good options. But like I said, I mean, honestly, I feel like murdering the baby pumpkin, bluntly, but he's gonna shoot me if I do. Not sure that I really care.
Okay,
Let's go to the ad break, folks. We might... let's go to the ad break and we'll think about if we're going to push later and finish it, or if... Well, I'll put it this way. Let me save. One more time. And we'll go to the ad break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about it. Okay. So ultimately, even if there's going to be a fight, I can't let him take Bo. As Alistair put it, I'm willing to kick the pumpkin homunculus. That's okay. There's going to be a fight, but there's a doctor upstairs. Best I can hope for. The things I want to get out of this, though, is I really kind of want to know
what exactly did you catch
what
her
you're
doing?
doing. But I only get two dialogue options before it harms Bo again.
So use one and then just go for it.
Yeah. I'll ask. I've got a save right here.
Yeah.
I'll ask. If he says no, then we'll... What if the pumpkin hadn't been premature? You think it would have just eaten Julius?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
think it would have.
This thing is a monstrosity disguised as a human.
Yeah. What exactly did you catch the witch doing that made her make a deal with you?
Like I said, I am not at liberty to discuss. Perhaps it had something to do with that husband of hers and whatever it was he was sick with.
I don't remember.
She doesn't have a husband. Husband? She's married. She's so young. Young? That old crone? We must be talking about different people, kid. It ain't like she's married now anyway. He has been dead for some time on account of the illness.
Huh. She's so young.
Are they seeing different versions of Sybil?
Are we all seeing different versions of Sybil?
Yeah. It might be time to kick the baby.
I think it's time to kick. All right, I've got to save. We've got to save before this entire sequence. So if this goes forward...
Basically, we might be replaying this next week.
Yeah, Kanika came back home because her father was sick, right? So now... Enough talking. Somebody has to destroy this thing. Might as well be us. Let's give it a shot. There might literally be a scuffle that's going to involve people being injured, but there's a doctor upstairs. That's my hope. Ah.
The waiting brings you to your limit, and then it brings you past it. You move quickly, diving across the small room, scooping up the shears on the floor as you zero in on Bo and the thing slowly eating its way through him. Hey! The shears come down on the thing, piercing its unnaturally soft chest. Bo's stolen blood pours out of its orifices in a thick sludge. Bo gasps as if it's him you've stabbed, the thick veins under his skin expanding, writhing. No! You're gonna pay for this! You whirl around to see his gun trained on you, your heart freezing in a split second of utter terror. Franklin stumbles forward, trying to reach for his gun, but unable to stifle a cry of pain. Julius's attention is pulled away from you toward the sorry sight of the cop desperately trying to wield his pistol. Julius, we're not killing anybody. Give me the...
Oh, poor Avery.
A gun goes off. You dive to the floor, panicked, your ears ringing uncomfortably. No more shots follow. You open your eyes, readjusting to the gloom.
He got
Oh, no, not you, kid.
Bo's dead. The baby's dead. Avery's dead.
We don't know quite yet.
Look at his eyes. He's been shot.
He's been shot. He's not dead. Avery is gasping on the ground near Bo. Their patterned shirt is stained with their own blood. What have I done? First the boy, now you. He raises the gun to his head.
Oh, God. Folks, content warning.
We'll have to do better than this. But whatever Avery was about to say is silenced when Julius pulls the trigger.
Nasty.
Once again, the world feels quiet in the aftermath of the gunshot. Julius's body slumps against the wall, limp and dead, a bullet hole smoldering at its temple. Hey, Specs, love you too.
You've come through at a very odd time.
Amazing timing. Fucking riddance.
Should have been you asshole.
The room's attention is drawn to the sound of a horrific, inhuman gurgling, punctuating the groans of human agony. It seems that you did not quite finish the job. Okay. Before it grabs him again. Petra. Alive. And live.
Oh, Avery.
Can have me.
Wow. Okay, so we didn't do so well here, unfortunately, it looks like.
How did we fuck this up?
I don't know. I think we need to go back and redo the interrogation, and we've got to search between the options, the ones that makes Julius confront how stupid of a choice this is. Explorer, what are you asking me to do? You don't know what it's like to be attached to it. It could be painful. Isn't this a blood relatives thing? What if it doesn't take? I stabbed it. It's dying too. This won't save anything. But we can get the doctor to fix you. You might not even be dying. But why? How are you sure this won't kill Bo too? Okay, you sound sure. I'll do it. I don't like this, but if it's really what you want, Avery, I'm killing this thing. No way, you don't deserve to die like that. The doc can fix you. Avery, I'm so sorry, but this thing has to fucking die.
No way, you don't deserve to die like that. The doc can fix you.
I kind of like I'm so sorry, but this thing has to die. I'm sure this goes differently if Duke is alive, for sure, because it's not Bo, it's probably Duke. Since at this point I'm feeling this is an exploratory run and we're probably going to reload this conversation and redo it, I'm going to go with Avery, I'm sorry, but this thing has to die.
You strike at the creature's malformed flesh one last time, permanently removing it from the world. Its last connection to its womb has been severed and the house groans unnaturally, straining at the meat that infiltrated its walls, as the meat that infiltrated its walls dies. Grim, I don't really see a problem with that, given that for Duke to be alive, we would have to replay the entire game. So go ahead.
The faucet in the corner of the room, finally unclogged, bursts to life and water pours out into the dirt floor, mixing with the fresh blood and tissue into a charnel house slurry. Look at the sparkles.
Yeah. And the vines blocking the door go slack. You okay, kid? I've held out this long. You can too. Avery is quiet now. Words seem strenuous. Good. Your hands are wet. The water is spreading, pooling around you, making the floor slippery with mud.
We lost Avery.
Somebody help. Call doctor. Doc, still up there? Room's clear. Dr. Kelly rushes down the now unblocked stairs, her eyes wide with horror at the scene in the basement.
What the hell happened down here? The room is flooding. Bo, can you hear me?
Am I getting the checkup? I've been shot as well, ma'am. The Diana kid, Avery too, needs a hospital.
I better make some calls. Everyone stay with me.
Let the water take you?
Wow. Let's get out of here. The basement's flooding. It's up to your chest now.
Only we can see this.
There's no denying it.
Only we can see this. Ah, fuck.
Do the dialogue.
What are you talking about? There's no water.
But there is. You just can't see it.
Because his words are swallowed by the flood. You feel like you're choking. There's water in your lungs, or there should be. Your ears are filled with the sound of a rushing current. It's cold and it's dark, and there are people screaming somewhere.
Why is my cursor an eyeball? There are two figures here.
They're artistic dolls.
They're art dolls. Folks, we're gonna run a little over, sorry.
What in the fuckety fuck? There are bodies in the water with you. They are all dead. 1,000 corpses, 1,000 homes, all torn to pieces. The flood recedes. It hasn't happened yet. You are the mother of a daughter, and your daughter has told you about her terrible dream.
We'll stop here.